So what's going on, guys? So today is officially 9/11, and I thought it would be a pretty cool idea just to let you guys know where I was on 9/11 as the little guy looks at me like I'm crazy, disturbing his sleep. Gotta make these videos, baby. Yeah. You don't care about none of that. But yeah, 9/11. Today's 9/11, and it is a day that a lot of people will always remember. It's never going away. I definitely will remember where I was on 9/11. I actually did a little bit of military time, and I was supposed to be in the military at the timing of 9/11, but some things had happened where I got out of the military right before that. So I know that there was a possibility that my unit would have been deployed to Iraq at that time. And, you know, we just wasn't really feeling that. I was 17 years old at the time when I joined the military. So, you know, I was very young, very young. And when 9/11 happened, like I said, I had just got out of the military. It had been a few months, and I was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And we were outside, me and my homeboys, we were outside. Don't think we were doing anything. We were just literally just chilling outside. And then somebody came yelling out of his house, like, did we see what was going on the news? Like, there's some crazy stuff going on the news. I think they came out yelling like, we're about to go to war, you know? We're about to go to war, you know? And not really understanding why we were about to go to war. Everybody ran inside of their houses. I ran inside of my house and I turned on the TV and turned it on CNN, I believe, at the time. And that's all you saw was the World Trade Centers being demolished. You know, you kept seeing the plane come in, boom, and crash. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe they were showing like replays of the first plane hitting when the other plane came and hit. A lot of media outlets caught that live. So that was just something serious, man. And at that time, there was so many people who knew somebody who worked at the World Trade Center or who was a first responder at the World Trade Center, you know, because a lot of first responders lost their life too. I never knew how much it affected the country. I guess that was one of my first times ever just seeing us really come together as a country. And it's sad that it always takes tragedy for us to come together as a country. Like, it never fails. It always takes something for us to come together as a country. You telling Daddy to be quiet? You telling Daddy to be quiet? No. Yeah. Honestly, the main reason, you know, 9/11 resonates so much with me now is because obviously, you know, I have a young one, and yeah, I never understood what like true loss is. I've lost friends, I've lost family members, of course. You know, the closest thing I've lost when it came to family has been my grandmother. And I hate to say it like this, but it's just like, we all expect each other to die when we reach a certain point in this life, you know. So we can find comfort when we know that our loved ones lived a long life. But in the 9/11 event, so many young people lost their life. Somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's daughter and son. It's just crazy to me to even think about that part, you know, because we're all supposed to bury our parents, you know, we're not supposed to bury our children. So I couldn't even imagine losing my baby boy to a tragedy. And it's so sad that nowadays we have so many tragedies, like even the schools that we select for our children to go to. It's crazy, you know, the school shootings that we had in the past few weeks. Yeah, man, it's like having a baby just opens your mind up to so much. Yes, it does. It does. Yeah. You know, just like having to be cautious of everywhere you go. Man, that's so scary, man. All I had to was really would just worry about me. Now I have a whole family that I gotta worry about. You know, it's a complete difference, man. Complete difference. Like, even when I go back to like thinking the time I did, like, yeah, when I did that time, I was only responsible for myself, but now I'm responsible for this little guy, you know? And there's gonna be so many moments I'm not gonna be able to protect him. And it's kind of scary, you know? But this 9/11 day, man, just wanna definitely send a lot of love to the people who lost people on 9/11, because to them, they'll never forget that day. I mean, we lose people, we'll never forget that day anyway, but 9/11 is just like, it's just different. It's a different type of tragedy, you know? You can compare it to like Pearl Harbor. Like, it's just a completely different kind of tragedy that people really can't even fathom, to lose somebody like that. Losing somebody through tragedy is like the worst feeling in the world. Again, it's not like old age, you know, losing somebody to like murder, like me losing my best friend to murder. He lost his life because somebody wanted to rob him and take his life. So many years that he lost, or he could have lived. I know everything happens for a reason and everything like that, but it's just, you know, he died so young. He didn't get to live his whole life, you know, and that's just not fair, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just harder to mourn for stuff like that, I think, than it is when somebody's old and they pass away. It's just, I think, a little bit easier. Obviously, death is not easy, and I know I'm going to get a comment saying, well, it doesn't matter, death is death, but I know this. But it's just like, there's just something about somebody who's 23 and they pass away versus somebody who's like 89 and they lived a complete full life, you know? Just losing people to tragedy is, it's not what it's hitting for. No, it's not. So I just wanted to make a quick video just to, you know, send my love to all the ones on 9/11. If you've lost somebody or anything like that, just sending my love, really, at the end of the day, because, you know, just you're thought about, you know, you're definitely thought about. But yeah, just sending positive vibes and blessings to everybody, you know. So thank you so much for watching the channel, guys. And yeah, let me go ahead and take care of this little guy. He's up. He's all, you hungry? You hungry? No bottle? Huh? Yeah, you want that bottle. So tell him bye-bye first. Tell him bye-bye. Tell him bye-bye. All right, guys. Make sure that you bless somebody today, because I promise you I'm bless somebody tomorrow. At this point in time, your boy Tay and Boogie Tookie Snoogie. Prince2Profit. Say Prince2Profit. Prince2Profit. We're out. You go salute him. Say bye-bye.